Recently I gave my technical interview at LTIMindtree, and in this video, I'm going to share my complete technical interview experience with you. I will also tell you all the questions that the interviewer asked me during my interview. So if you are preparing for LTIMindtree, make sure to watch this video till the end because it will give you a clear idea about the type of questions you may face in the technical round. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In my previous video, I explained the LTIMindtree interview pattern and also shared some important tips for freshers. If you haven't watched that video yet, I highly recommend you watch it because I have shared some useful interview tips there. As I mentioned in my previous video, even if you don't mention Linux, networking, or cloud computing in your introduction, the interviewer may still ask some basic questions from these topics, so it is always better to include them in your introduction. For example, you can say something like, apart from my programming skills, I also have basic knowledge of Linux operating system, networking, and cloud computing. If you say this, your chances of getting selected become slightly higher. Because even if you don't mention these technologies, the interviewer will most probably ask questions related to them. Now let me share my technical interview experience step by step. First of all, the interviewer asked me to introduce myself. During my introduction, I also mentioned about my project. So the next question he asked was to explain one of my projects. Then he asked me which technologies I used to build that project. After that, he asked me whether I know anything about the Linux operating system. I told him that I have some basic knowledge of Linux, but I did not get a chance to work on it practically. Then he asked me a question. What is kernel in Linux? After that, he asked me a networking question. How many layers are there in the OSI model? Can you name those layers? Then he asked me whether I know anything about cybersecurity. I honestly told him that I have not learned cybersecurity yet, but I'm interested in learning it in the future. After that, he asked me, what is malware? Then he started asking questions related to cloud computing. The questions were, what is virtualization? What is a hypervisor? At the end of the interview, he asked me whether I had done any internship. I told him that I had not done any internship, but I had worked on a college project with my team. After that, the interviewer said, thank you, best of luck. Then he asked me if I had any questions for him. So I asked him if he could give me any feedback or suggest areas where I should improve. And one important thing I want to say is, don't panic and don't get nervous during the interview. Even during my interview, my network connection was not very good, but the interviewer patiently waited for me. The interviewer was very polite and supportive. And one more thing I want to share with you. In my case, I also received offer letters from other companies like TCS, Wipro, Cognizant, and Genpact. But I decided to join LTIMindtree. And honestly, I feel lucky that I chose this company. So this was my complete technical interview experience with LTIMindtree and all the questions that were asked during my interview. I hope this video helps you in your interview preparation. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more interview preparation content. And if you have any doubts, feel free to ask in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.